Okay, I'm just going to do a quick run through of the three races I've looked at in Meydan for Friday night over in the United Arab Emirates. In the initial previews or ratings that I sent out, I called Meydan race 1 at 205, the 205 race 1, but it's actually, if you go to Sportsbet initially and you click on horse racing, to find the Friday meeting for Meydan, you actually need to click on tomorrow for Saturday and then go down below the Australian meetings and you'll see Meydan. The reason they put it on Saturday is because the majority of races are after midnight. So the first race on the card is an Arab race, which when I did the form, I did it via Racing Posts, and they haven't included the Arab race. So race 1 is actually race 2 when you look at Sportsbet and so on. So the first race, race 2 on the card, as I say, I called it race 1. There's the raw price ratings. Market set to 109. Reframe the market back to 100%. This is the true market that we want to be betting to in a market set to 100%. Here are the class ratings. From the class ratings, the market set to 109, and then the market reset to 100%. Okay. If you've watched a lot of my videos, you'll understand what I'm talking about there. I'll get into more of that in another Form Analysis 101 video. Okay, top rated is Lost Paula at 5.50. Lost Paula currently is available at 17.0. Second top rated is the Intermischief debut runner by Intermischief out of a Group 1 winning dam by Fastnet Rock called Fastnet Mischief. Won a trial here last week. The slight query I've got on that trial win was most of those back in the field were 2-year-olds, but was visually very good. Second top rated at 7.0. Goes around at 5.5, but third top rated, Golden Speech, currently available at 11.0. Then 14, First Magic, unders 5.5. The 12, Never Show Weakness, rated 9.5, 4.0, unders. They're the realistic major scene winning chances in a race where the form's pretty hard to put a handle on. But if we just go and take a quick look at them, the top rated Lost Paula, very well bred, good dirt pedigree by Bolt Dioro out of a well-related Song and a Prayer mare. The dam was a Group 2 winner from memory in America, or she's produced a Group 2 winner. Take a bit of time to load, I'll come back to that. Second top rated is Fastnet Mischief, also very well bred by the leading US sire Intermischief out of a Group 1 winning Fastnet Rock mare. The beauty about the top three here is they occupy 18, 14 and 12, 44% of the market, and we can back them as the top three rated runners to Lost Paula 17, 6%, Fastnet Mischief 5.5, another 18, 24, and Golden Speech at 11, 33% versus occupying 44% of our ratings. So we're basically getting a 33% overlay, 44 versus 33, or 11% advantage on 33 base, which is 33. 11 divided by 33 is 33. So we can back the top three in this market with a decent degree of confidence. The third top rated is Golden Speech, as I said. Very well bred by Jubawi out of a well-related Monsun mare. Got fractious in the gates or behind the gates at its first run here on the 10th of November. Prefer to go on its prior form. Was sent around 7-4 favourite that day. Its all-weather form in the UK says it will measure up well here. The yard's in good form. Jockey's flying at the moment. So that's Meydan race 1 or race 2 on Sportsbet. The second race we've looked at is the 240. Yeah, okay, so going back to race 1 quickly, this top-rated Lost Paula has got the very good Take Charge Indy horse, Take Charge Paula, who was a Group 2 winner. But now while race 2 is loading, top rated, a Hester Biro. I'll just bring up the market for this race. Called race 3 on the card. Okay, so a Hester Biro available at 17.0 versus a rated price of 4.8. Aldaja, second top rated at 5.5. Currently being bet at 34.0, also big overs. Branwell sort of sets the standard from a form perspective. Rated 6.2, goes around at 5.0, minor unders. Meydan, fourth top rated, the 10, goes around at 13.0. You can have a nibble at it as well. And Perfect Balance is also decent overs at 15.0. So we can basically back 4 of the top 5 in this market. That market's set to 110% before I've readjusted it back to 100%. So a Hester Biro 5.2, 4.8 plus 10%, yeah, 5.2. Aldaja 6.0, Bramwell 6.8, Meydan 9, and Perfect Balance 10. So if we just go and take a look at the form of these quickly, I'll run through it. A Hester Biro, the 7, very well bred by Dubawi out of a Dalakani mare. The second to webinar last start at Abu Dhabi was very good at the tail end of last season. Also produced a good fourth at Abu Dhabi over 12 furlong. This is 11 furlong today. Bred to stay the trip strongly. Ismail Mohammed trains. Pat Cosgrove up. Astute combination. The reason that they're going to be betting such a big price of, where is it again? The 17.0 does seem good overs. Second top rated Aldaja. Well bred to stay a strong 11 furlong by the good staying son of Danzig in the form of Warfront out of a Dynaformer mare. Good dirt pedigree. Very good 2 starts ago behind Al Jadaf here at Meydan. Second of 10. Stuck to task, couldn't reach leader, put a good margin to third. Then didn't come up, second up, third up now. Third up now, stretching out to 11 furlong. I expect it to reproduce this form. If it reproduces the first up form, it's well in here. The 3 Branwell sets a standard from a form perspective. Well bred by Dubawi out of a Machiavellian mare, Emily Bront. Good form, tail end of last season, winning over track and distance, knocking off Alzim. A little bit one pace first up behind Corrib. Sets a standard, realistic, considerable chance. The other 2 have more scope. Bramwell at the moment goes around at 5.0. In the UK, you can back it at 7.0 versus a rated price of 6.8. Meydan, the 10. Another well-bred one by Dubawi, more of a grass pedigree or a turf pedigree by Dubawi out of a Manjuro mare. Good fallback at Alanane, winning by 3.5 over 16 furlong. First up, over a shorter trip, on the back of a second to exciting days at the tail end of last season. Scope for a little bit more yet. Doug Watson trained, Sam Hitchcott. Decent overs, and the 11 Perfect Balance. Another one well bred by Invincible Spirit out of a Dubawi mare. Very good 2 back behind Al Jadaf. Put a line through, that was at Sharjah. Put a line through the last start when it was 1 pace, and held up for a bit. Forced to race wide. Third up now, out to 11 furlong, should come on. Realistic chance. The second also to Dubai Vision was very good as well. The best bet on the card is in the sprint, the listed 6 furlong sprint, race 5 on the card, the 425. Got a very progressive Memas youngster here in the form of Colour Up, top rated, taking on some tried and tested sprinters over the 6 furlong trip, listed level. Just wait for the form to load on these. I'll just put it into number order. If we go and pull up the odds. Colour Up, top rated at 3.0. This market came out set not to 94%, so we had to adjust it back by 6% to 100%. That's why Colour Up's gone from 3.2 to 3.0. Okay, Colour Up now available at 4.33 versus a rated price of 3.0. Clear Cut top rated. Never Just a Dream, second top rated at 5.5, goes around at 15. Salam, 6.2, goes around minor unders at 5.0. Silent Speech, 11.5. Goes around 26.0, and Leading Spirit 6.5 unders versus a rated price of 12.0. So Colour Up, the top rated contender in this race. Well Bred for Speed, top and bottom on the dirt by Memas out of an elusive quality mare. This win 2 back at Meydan by 5.5 over Vasari, very good. That franked the wins at Jebel Ali 4 back in December when it knocked off Mashakel, and also when it romped in and hacked up over Mezan Tinto at Meydan over track and distance as well. Scope for more to come yet. Looks a Group 2, Group 3 quality sprinter on the dirt, on the make as a minimum. Set for a big preparation at Meydan over the next couple of months. Clear cut top rated. The 9, Never Just a Dream. Deceivingly well bred by No Nay Never out of an Exceed and Excel mare. The progeny do act well on the dirt. Back in 2022, good in England at Newcastle when it knocked off Glorious Angel. Then sent into a 6 furlong 2-year-old Group 1 behind Blackbeard. Failed. Forgive Run. Came back, won again in a 16k class 2 over Should Be Naring. Lost form since then, went to Meydan, had 1 run last year. Midfield in a Group 3, 1 run since at Kempton. Not disgraced. Looks well placed here. They've come back to Meydan again. They obviously feel that there's targets here that could suit. If it can reproduce its 2-year-old form that's set at stakes quality on the make, is a major contender here. Salam, third top rated, the 10. No major advantage by Dubawi out of a Cape Cross mare. UK form very good. Comes to the United Arab Emirates on the back of a second to Sacred in a listed race. Third top rated. The 11, Silent Speech by Dubawi out of a Nashwan mare. Tried and tested to a degree. Out of form last few starts. Second up now. Given 1 prep run at Meydan when it was down the track behind Leading Spirit. Also failed only other run at Meydan at its only run last preparation. Good back early in 2022. If it can reproduce this earlier form at Meydan in 2022, end of 2021, rates a solid chance. And the 7, Leading Spirit. Another well-bred one by Exceed and Excel out of an Invincible Spirit mare. Good here on the 10th of November when it knocked off Magic Petition. Strong form at the minors prior to that. Last season at Jebel Ali. Also won at Meydan over 5 furlong back in January 2023. Has some kind of hope for an astute yard. But the 2 that we really want to be backing here are Colour Up, the top rated. We can back it at 4.3, best bet of the day. And Never Just a Dream, which could be a sharp improver. Rated 5.5, available at 15.0. That's a preview for 3 races from Meydan on Friday night into early Saturday morning Australian time. Thanks.